Before we begin, I want to give a big thanks to Wolfclock, the VCC, and the Combine Overwiki for sharing information which makes videos like these possible. Civil protection units are one of the first NPCs you get to meet in Half-Life 2. They are the oppressive police force of the Combine Overwatch that uphold the law in urban areas like City 17. Terms like Metro Cops or CPs are also used to refer to the civil protection. While the Combine soldiers and the elite Overwatch are biomechanically modified to perform their jobs, the civil protection remain quote-unquote human. They are ordinary human volunteers who have joined the Combine for different reasons such as better privileges, additional food supplies, better living conditions, or just straight up support their Combine overlords. In the retail game, they wear a combat vest, leather boots with the black and green uniform, and are equipped with 9mm pistols and stun batons. But what about before that? How did we get to this final design? Let's start off around 1999-2000. What we usually call the trench coat Metro Cop wasn't actually its official name. That's a community-given name. Officially, we had the Combine Guard. Early on, there wasn't a concept of Metro Cops or Combine soldiers, let alone elite Overwatch soldiers. We only had the Combine Guard. And don't confuse this with the other Combine Guard we know. Not sure why they share the same name, but hey, it is what it is. There isn't any official model in the leak for this design, but community members have recreated the design that you can see in the mega build of the beta on hl2beta.ru. Another thing to mention is that early on, the Combine Guard didn't have a stun baton, but rather a simple nightstick. There's no concept art or models found for it, but there are textures for it in the leaked files. And one last interesting fact is that someone at Valve messed up and gave the Combine Guard's back texture to the infamous early rendition of the MP5K weapon model called J-Test. Here's a quick comparison of the two textures. All in all, the Combine Guard design is easily one of my favorites out of all the cut content. This design really sets in that oppressive tone with dark colored clothing and equipment along with the trench coat. Also notice the weapon in hand. Seems like a rifle of sorts and oddly enough reminded me of a Browning automatic rifle. Looks cool though. And lastly, the glove textures for the Combine Guard is the same as the gas mask citizen, like how it was for the early Combine soldiers designs. Fast forward to late 2002, early 2003. After the 2016 and 17 face punch leaks, the community was able to retrieve this model or version of the Metro Cop. The design shifted from the trench coat one to this newer one that looks really similar to the retail design, and I can't really say for sure if there were any other designs in between. Things to note are the colors. This Metro Cop rendition is wearing a turquoise vest, while the torso is more bluish rather than the brownish ones we see later on. Another thing to note is that this is the same Metro Cop model that appears in the E3 2003 Barricade demo video. Barney is also wearing the same outfit in that video. Then comes the pre-leak Metro Cop design. The vest is now brown, the rest of the clothing is in a more darker shade. This model appears in many of the official screenshots taken around E3 terminal. The leaked Metro Cop design is similar to the final version we see in the retail game. Compared to the pre-leak design, the color scheme was changed to be a mix of dark gray and mix of white, with greenish pants. And if I put up the retail model on screen, there's not much difference to talk about. Lastly, there's the Elite Metro Cop. Similar to how the Combine Soldier has an Elite variant, the Metro Cops would have had an Elite variant as well. This unit sports a different helmet, a red armband, red patch on the chest and shoulders with grey pants. The rest of it is basically the same as the normal civil protection unit. It's unknown what weapon or role this unit would have had, but if I were to guess, it would have used the pistol or the MP7 and might have showed up in the uprising levels, but we'll never know probably. We only had this one image of the Elite Metro Cop shown in the book Raising the Bar, but thanks to the files found in the face punch leaks, community members were able to recreate this model. And there you have it. That was the evolution of the civil protection. Hope you enjoyed this little video. And again, thanks to Wolfclock, VCC and the Combine Overwiki for sharing information used in this video. Thank you for watching.